Hey there, Taurus. Welcome back to Prana. You are here with me, Hailey, and for the month of for the month of Bay. Oof, oof. Maybe that was an intentional slip. For the month of May, your birth month, we're going to be doing your love reading. Um, Oh, yeah, and before I continue, just babbling on, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have an amazing time at this time of your solar return. Oh, yeah, so back to my announcements. Yes, so this will be a love reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm not including Jupiter in this particular reading because Jupiter isn't really concerned with the area of love. Also, if you happen to have Taurus in your fifth house or your seventh house, those are the houses of relationships. The fifth house is the house of dating. Seventh house is more serious. That's like your life partner situation. So yeah, welcome to the reading. Sit back and enjoy. Um, think about the person that you would like to know some information about as I'm shuffling the cards. Oh yeah, and in this reading, I'm going to do it a bit differently. I'm going to pull a zodiac sign card, and that's going to tell us what sign you're dealing with. So I have a bunch of cards that I wrote different signs on, and then we're going to find a message from them, a personal message that is from them, and then, as usual, our oracle cards. So I'm excited. This one should be a fun one. So we're going to start with the signs, like which signs you're dealing with. But before we do that, of course, we have to give all thanks to our Creator. So let's take a minute to say a word of prayer. Divine Creator, we come before you this beautiful, magical day with thanksgiving in our hearts. I thank you for putting me before the collective of Taurus to be able to deliver messages of love, light, and healing and abundance for their highest good. I humbly ask for the presence of my spirit guides and ancestors of the highest good, as well as those of the Taurus collective. I pray that you may be able to help me channel the messages in the most clear and concise manner. I also humbly ask for the presence of the archangels Uriel, Gabriel, Michael, Sandalphon, Metatron, Raphael, yeah, all of those awesome people to come through for this reading. Thank you. All right, let's find out what signs you're dealing with. What signs are the Taurus? Today and my mouth is like I can't speak. What signs are the Taurus collective dealing with in love? What signs are the Taurus collective dealing with in love? Okay, so for your sign cards, we got Capricorn. So you may have this in your chart, or the person of interest, the person you're thinking about right now, may have Capricorn in their chart somewhere. Remember, this is Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 5th and 7th house. You can find out your 5th and 7th houses as well as your other placements, excuse me, in the birth chart calculator below. The second sign you may be dealing with is a Pisces. Ooh. And the final sign that came out was a Virgo. Alright, so let's get into your... Oh yeah, the final thing I forgot to tell you. At the back of the deck, this is your wild card. The last person you may be dealing with is a Libra, or the person may have all of these aspects in their chart as well. So if you know your person's chart, you can calculate it as well below. So we're going to get some oracle cards for you guys. Let's find out what are your oracle messages. Divine, what does the Taurus collective need to know in love right now? We have abundance. This popped out as well, backstabber. So, oof, oof. I think with backstabber, the way it's been coming in the readings, mostly, sometimes it may be, some people trying to influence your relationship negatively, but in most cases, sometimes it's self-sabotage. So the last card that came out was pay attention. So you have abundance coming through. You're being, asked to pay attention to something in particular, and maybe you may be dealing with, some parties that are not the happiest about your relationship, and they may be, not having your best interest at heart, but you know your situation best. At the back of the deck, we have past life connection. So you probably have known this person for many lifetimes over, and you guys share karma, you know. Um, and that's possibly why this connection of yours feels, the way it does to you, because you know how it feels, you know what's going on with the situation at hand, you know. I can't tell you what your love life is, so it's for you to take the messages as they fit and, go with the flow. Alright, so we're going to start with how you feel about your person. Then we're going to get 3 cards on how you both feel about each other. And then the last 3 cards are going to be about how your person feels about you. Sound good? Good. Alrighty. So, as I'm shuffling, there's a song that's just like playing in my head. I'm sure most of you are familiar with Miguel, um, and his song Adorn is just playing in my head, I love it, I love it, I love it. I actually haven't heard it in a while. I'm gonna go and download it right after this, because you guys got me feeling in the feels, It feels like, this person that you're thinking about is a really close person to you besides the whole romantic situation. You feel a kind of really close type of bond with them. Like, you probably started out as friends. But who knows? We'll find out more with the cards. Let's find out. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty. I think you guys may be feeling stuck or blocked, like because the cards are not shuffling. Is either one of you blocking each other, or do you feel stuck, like you feel like, you don't know where to begin and where to end? Because they're just not shuffling. Huh? What's going on, guys? Okay, so let's find out. Divine, what does the collective need to know? Or, sorry, the first spread we're starting with is, how does the Taurus collective feel about their love interest? Thank you. And we got 3 cards exactly. How amazing. So let's turn them over. The first one is Hierophant. The Hierophant is your energy, Taurus energy. The Hierophant speaks about, tradition. It speaks about higher power, spirit guides. It also speaks about commitment. So some of you may feel like, you have found your person, your life partner, and that's beautiful. Let's check out the second card. How does a Taurus... Ooh. When the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse, it means that you feel like this person is not putting in any effort whatsoever. Because when the Eight of Pentacles is upright, you can see this guy is hard at work focusing on his craft. But here we are with it upside down, so you probably feel like the person is not putting in any effort towards your, relationship. Yeah, and it's clarified by the Three of Pentacles in reverse. When it's in the upright, it talks about building stable foundations, working together as a team for a common goal. But in the when it's upside down, it means the opposite. The person is not keen on building foundations, but this is how you feel about them. It doesn't mean that that's necessarily how they feel. We're going to find out how they feel in a bit, but let's start with your mutual energy. How does the collective divine feel about their person? How do both sides feel about each other? Too many cards. 3 cards, please. How does the collective and the person feel about each other? We have the first card out. Ooh, the Four of Wands in reverse. So you feel, like you're not on the same page. You feel like there's so much tension between you two. You may come from different, family backgrounds. You can see um, one hand is a different color from the other hand, so you may be from different cultures. Maybe one of you may be darker than the other. um, this could be so many things, but it just feels like you are not able to come to a place of union, which is very interesting, because when it is in the upright, it talks about um, stability, um, coming together as one, marriage of the two. So there's probably a difference between you two that you feel like, you can't come together as one. Let's get two more cards and find out why this is. How does the collective and the person feel about each other? Alrighty. So I'll start with this Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is manifesting new beginnings, passion. You both feel passionate about each other, and it's like you want to start over again. So this indicates to me that you probably had a conflict of some sort or a misunderstanding of some sort. Maybe it's to do with this whole backstabber situation. Maybe you guys self-sabotaged it. There's something that you need to pay attention to. So, you guys know your situation best, so you will be able to deduce that for yourselves. But it seems like you want a new beginning. There are three cards here. I've been told to take all of them because they have information, so let's get it. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, so you feel like the other person is, neglectful. Both of you feel like you're neglecting each other. This is earth energy. By the way, on the board already we have with the ones, this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So they may have it in their chart, or you may too. You guys feel like you're not being honest with each other, that you're not able to share truth with one another. And the final card we have is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You're not expressing your love for one another. Ooh, okay, so let's find out how your person feels about you, and then we're going to get into the messages. Ooh, so we have the Page of Wands. Pages are new energy. This is a new beginning, a new passionate start in love, in life, in anything. So this card coming out indicates that they probably do want to start something new with you. They may be coming in with an offer soon. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot me. Two more cards. Yes, so we have the Nine of Swords. This means that, your person is very worried about the situation. They are staying up late at night wondering, what to do. Swords talk about truth and communication and philosophy. So there's probably something that, a thought process they have in their mind that is not healthy. They may be going through some sort of depression, or they may also, just have a lot of thoughts in their head that are not unhealthy, that are not serving them. So what is going to remedy that? This is air energy, by the way, Aries, Leo. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. What's going to remedy that is when the truth comes in, when you guys are able to turn this around. So either one of you needs to take the initiative to do this. Okay, so the last card we have too many cards, so I'm just going to take these two which flew out. Yeah, so we have the Six of Swords. This indicates movement. So your person, despite, having a lot of thoughts coming out, really bugging their mind, they really do want to move towards you, to bring in some sort of truth, because here we are with the Ace of Swords moving away from the Five of Swords energy, which is conflict. So it does seem like they do want to get out of this conflict energy. But let's confirm with these messages. Let's see. Divine, what does the collective want to communicate to their person? Because maybe your person may be watching, you know, they are called cross watchers. So what does the love interest of Taurus need to know from Taurus collective to them? What message does Taurus want to communicate to their love interest? This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 5th house, and 7th house. Okay, so we have a card that came out. What? Okay. So, I'm here for a good time, not here for a long time. Hmm. I don't want to overinterpret that, but let's see. At the back of the deck, it says, "Tell me it's real. This seems too good to be true." So this is interesting. Either you may be dealing with somebody who, because you know the Three of Pentacles is in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse, maybe you feel like, you know, they're there for um, a good time, or you probably have this energy that you're here for a good time and not a long time. Let's get one more card from you to your lover. So interesting. It says, "I am dealing with things I can't share right now." So you may be dealing with some things that you can't share. And the final card from you to your love interest is, "I'm so grateful for you. You lift me up when I am down and you are everything to me. You take the crown." Alright, guys, let's see what your mutual energy is. What is the mutual energy between the Taurus collective? Ooh, okay, fantastic. It says, "I'm healing from my past, so I pushed you away." So yes, probably both of you don't feel like you can connect right now because you're both healing from the past. Wow, but this is beautiful. It says, "You are my best friend. I feel safe with you." Wow, one more card. What does the collective want to tell each other mutually? What do they mutually feel for each other? What does the collective of Taurus mutually feel for each other? What does the collective? Wow, so we got two cards. It says, "I need some time alone to think." So both of you probably need some alone time to think through your life and you know what you're going through in life. And the final card says, "I think I want to marry you." Wow. So guys, it seems you may be going through, you know, a bumpy situation, but there is hope with all these beautiful messages coming out. I love it. So let's get what your person would like to communicate to you, Taurus. And we have everything about you is a turn on. So, you know, you probably push all the right buttons for your partner or your love interest or your crush, you know. Let's get two more cards. What would Taurus's love, aka Bay, to be like to communicate to them for the month of May? Two more cards, please. Ooh, are they quiet? Maybe you guys are not talking. That's why, you know, there is no card, but there has been a card coming out. It says, "I feel like we're drifting apart." Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That makes sense why this person wants to move towards you, you know, to speak to you. Let's find out one more card. What would the collective's love interest like to communicate to Taurus? What would Taurus's... Alright, here we go. "I can't go against my family." So maybe some of you are in a situation where, you know, your family is really interfering with your love interest. It's not for everybody. At the back of the deck, it says, "This love is a sure thing." So if for you guys, the family situation isn't part of it, your message to from your person to you is, "This love is a sure thing." And the final message is, "I miss having you around. I need to see you." Wow, guys. This was quite, you know, a very revealing kind of reading. I hope it has helped you and I hope it blesses you. And I really do hope you guys come into union because clearly you both want to marry each other. So I wish you all of the love and all of the light and a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful birth month. Namaste.